there she is. Harper Annette Rainey. That is she was born Tuesday. And, now, Wes, I thought Monday was the first. Tuesday. Okay. Anyway, don't get me confused. I'll hear enough out of it as it is.
She ain't no April Fool, baby. That's
No,
for sure.
she's real close. But goodness gracious, folks, I'm just the Lord's just blessed us so much, and we're just tickled to death to have her. And they just came home today, and so God bless you, Harper. And I held her over there the other night there, and she's just grunting, and there it goes, yeah. Oh, Lord. Yeah. So you all know how newborn babies are. We spoil them, hold them. Anyway, I kept whispering, Papa, Papa. Oh, Lordy. That makes them all jealous when they say Papa instead of Mama or Mama or Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah. Little Rayleigh. That makes us two. Sherry and I, that's two for us. Two great grandchildren, and the Lord's blessed us. We just can't thank Him enough. So anyway, we'll get back to, hopefully we'll get her out in the boat here for too long, and in 3 or 4 years she'll be jerking them in, Mike.
Well, yeah.
All righty. Let's see. You done said hello to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing wonderful. We've got before we get too far. Now listen, we've got a couple of things we got to bring up here right quick, and then we're going to go. I got some film with Caleb Corbin, Wesley's partner here, and I took him last Saturday down to Watts Bar to fish that local tournament while Wesley was on Gunnersville. But anyway, then Mike's got some crappie film. Not much, but he's got some. Anyway, I wanted to mention this right here. Now, I mentioned this last week. A couple of things coming up. This is Cast for Kids, and Jeff Barnes is the Eastern Regional Director. And he goes all over the country promoting and putting these things on. And, like I told you, it was for what it's for and what the deal is. And I'll communicate with Jeff this coming week and see how many boats he's got signed up. And boaters, guys, let's don't let these kids down. I know there's a lot of things going on right now, a lot of tournaments going on, this kind of stuff. Some of them you've signed up for 3 or 4 weeks in advance, but he needs 40 boats, boats and boat captains to meet at Concord Marina on Saturday, April the 27th, around 7:30, and to take these underprivileged kids out on a fishing trip. And you may have he says he's got a couple that's in in wheelchairs, so he's looking for a couple of pontoons to wheel them out, and Jeff's told me, he said you may get them out there and they want to turn right around and come right back. But he said you get them, the ones that do get involved in the fishing part of it, he said they're just absolutely tickled to death.
Oh, yeah.
So, but we want to remember that and get, like I said, if I can point you in the right direction or whatever, and just give me a call on my cell phone, call over here right now at the studio, and we'll try to get you any information that you can. Dylan, I know we've got that flyer, and it's got a couple of email addresses on it. I sent you the pictures of that thing the other day. Did we not get them? yeah, with the cast for kids. Oh, okay. I know it's for the special needs. Let me see. I got this thing. It's a mile long. That's why I hadn't bothered to. Uh, Go to www.castforkids.org, and that's one of the email addresses. And I'm sure. Uh, and here's another one. It's Jeff. You go to Jeff at castforkids.org, and that'll put you in two different locations right there uh, on what how to get a hold of everybody. And then the other one is https hyphen slash slash castforkids.org event Fort Loudon. You can pull that up and uh, get that done. But anyway, let's. It says the kids will start arriving about 8:30 and a.m. and once paired with a boater, they can begin fishing and boating. Everyone will be back in by 11:30 a.m. for lunch and a short award ceremony, and the event will be completely finished by 1 p.m. And we are in need of boat captains. So East Tennessee, let's remember a volunteer state, and let's make sure we help support this guy. And if you want his phone number, let's see.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Right there. That's part of it. That's part of it. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Dang it, what did I do? Wait a minute. I know where his phone number is. It's in my phone. Okay. Get this up here right quick. While he's showing that, you all can be reading through it. And what did I do with his phone number? I know because he called me.
Yeah, roll it on up just a shade more there and see if it don't bring the email and the phone number up there.
Well, I put his phone number in my phone. I know. Some gun. How did I miss it? Well,
It's on there. It's on the bottom left-hand corner there.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Sad gummit.
Scoot it to the right just a little bit there. It's right above that sticker in the bottom left-hand corner there. Yeah, it's got the...
It's 256 area code 310-4323, and that's Albertville's, Alabama.
Yeah.
And you can call Jeff right there and ask him anything you want to ask him.
Yeah, Jeff at Cast for Kids.
Yeah.
.org.
So want to make sure we get this thing supported some way somehow. I know it's like I said, everybody's made plans, but if there's anything in the world that's worth changing some plans for, I think that right there is it.
Yes.
It's special needs kids, and they even do some things where they take a special needs kids and take care of it for a week. I mean everything, and let the parents take a breather.
Take a breather. That's right.
Because they're 24/7.
That's right.
And for us folks that's got healthy children, we're definitely blessed. There's no doubt about it. And so my plea is to all you folks that's with us tonight. And I know last week we had the Tennessee ball game and this, that, and the other. But I wanted to bring that back up this week. And I told him I'd mention it every week to try to help out. So do remember that. And if there's any way at all possible that you could be a boat captain for has special needs children, I'm sure you'd be greatly blessed. So, anyway, we're going to move right on. I may mention this again before we get off the air. Uh, Mike's done took care of all the little things. Let's see, Mike, saying hello to everybody. There was another thing. Yeah, we got another event coming up here in May. Uh, and I'll tell you what, that's, oh, Dylan, you got the church gathering? What it is they got, and I left that information in my lunchbox. Dadgummit, I'll have it next week for sure. They're having a kid. This is the 29th, I think, the 19th annual missions for fishing for missions weekend going on in Loudon Tellico, May the 10th and the 11th. On the 10th, which is a Friday afternoon, they're going to have food, fishing. The other couple of years ago, they had them blow up slides and this, that, and the other. They got all kinds of stuff over there. Had a big tent set up and just a wonderful time. And some of you that's watched us for a while, I've made 2 trips over there for that event, and it's been wonderful every trip. Last year, or the last time I went, that's when I was driving headed that direction, and them thunderbolts was just every time, I mean, for 7 or 8 minutes, man, it was just dandy, and it poured rain over there. But anyway, their next event is on Friday the 10th, and that's for the kids. And then on Saturday for the fishermen, the fishing for missions will be you can sign up for the tournament. It's a $50 entry fee. Half the money goes to missions, and there we go. I knew we had it. That's telling about New Providence Baptist Church men's ministry. You can see that there. They'll be at the canal. Safe light till 3 p.m. Entry fee $50. Blah blah blah. There's a contact number, and so that'll get you into the Saturday deal. Fishing tournament. Now there's another half to that right there, Dylan. If you can pull that up, there it is, right there. That tells all about the kids on Friday night, what's going on, and you can register for the morning tournament there, and that kind of thing. So 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the canal, and it's free. And they got fishing rods. They'll be fishing. There'll be games. They'll be eating. There'll be singing, and all kinds of stuff going on. So don't forget those 2 things. But let's deal with the first one right now, and then that's special needs kids, Mike.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you, like I said, if you can need any more information, call me here, and I'll give you my cell number. It's 310-1854. You can call me, and I'll fill you in on everything that I know about the situation, and I'll give you Jeff Barnes's phone number. Call him direct. But we really need to support this and make sure they've got those 40 votes and that thing over there, Michael.
It was kind of interesting. I like to listen to the news channel on the radio while I'm working, and they had some women on there that was talking about the special needs kids that they had and stuff. And there was one of them telling about a kid that they'd done something with back when it was 4 or 5 year old, and it was like 17 or 18 year old, and then all of a sudden that kid was telling them about remembering something that they had done when they was 4 or 5 year old. So if you take one of them fishing, that may be the highlight of their life. You might not think that they enjoyed it or can remember it, but they can.
Yeah.
And they was one talking about how the education it done went through college and got a degree, and
That's true.
Help them all you can.
Yep. I won't argue that, Mike, for sure. You know, you just can't do enough for them. I mean, bottom line, you just can't. So, something we take for granted, you know, hey, I'm going fishing.
Yeah.
Another day on the water, which I never did. I always treasured every trip I ever made. I may not like some of the trips I made because Mikey didn't let me catch my fish, and but it was always a blessing for me to get to be on the water, whether day or night didn't matter. I've had some miserable trips through the cold and rain, you know, but still enjoyed it as long as we're catching fish. That's what matters. But anyway, let's try our best to make sure that thing comes out of over there with 100% of support and that kind of thing. But we got a little fishing film, and let's see what else was it there. I think we've covered everything pretty good. I think so far. What are you going to show us, Dylan? You going to do what I shot at the tournament, or show Mike's crappie? Well, okay, show the weigh in there and with Caleb and I down there at Watts Bar. All right, folks. Weston got our first fish. The fish hit the bait and then missed it, and look there what the fish he's got. Okay, folks, Saturday morning, getting close to 8 o'clock. We're here at Ladd's Landing, and I've got Caleb with me. Caleb Corbin, Wesley's partner. Wesley will be on there on Gunnersville today. Caleb's here with me, and got 3 or 4 more, 5 boats, 7, 8 boats putting in. Out of Roane County High School, they've holding the tournament, and invited Coalfield, Midway, Lenoir City, several high school teams to be here. A lot of tournaments going on, so don't look like we're going to have a great big turnout, but anyway, we're happy to be here. Caleb's getting his game face on. I'm looking for the shadow. Let's see, what's that cream you putting under your eyes? And all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, hey, this is business. We got to get on it here. His mom brought him down to my house yesterday afternoon. He spent the night with me, and we got up this morning, got down here and got ready. So I get him baited up here, and we're gonna get started here shortly, folks. Remember the Let's Go Fishing Show. Remember our sponsors, and we'll get back with you shortly. Hopefully we'll have a big fish on the line. Okay, folks, we're here to weigh in, and my little partner's got 1 decent fish, and I hear these 2 guys here have got 2, so we'll get up here to weigh in and see what's going on. All right. We get here to weigh in with Caleb, see what's going on.
Alright, guys. Yeah. Calm down. 105. Is that all you got? Yeah. Okay. Team weight 205, Andy. Still 500. Good job. We should have had it. We lost a bunch and caught all kinds of fish. Sure. Angie, you want to take pictures?
Yeah, sure. You want to go down by the lake?
Alright, zero it out. What are the chances? 2.05. What are the odds of that?
All right, we got two fish weighed in, both of them 2.05.
What are the odds of that?
Coach Johnson here's the weighmaster and the tournament director all rolled into one today.
Angie's gonna take a picture again, William. Okay.
Okay.
07.
Are you going to put it back? I'll take that picture.
Okay.
Here's my partner. Let's see what he's got here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's all Caleb could come up with.
Caleb's in the lead. 2.49.
2.49. All right, Caleb. Good deal.
C-A-L-E-B.
Yeah.
What's your last name?
C-O-R-B-I-N.
C-O-R-B-I-N. Easy enough. Nice.
All right, folks. There's Caleb with the fish he's going to release out here off the boat ramp.
That's okay. You can go.
When we left the scales, we were leading 2.49. Attaboy. All righty. Don't let us forget to ask Coach Johnson when the next one is, Caleb. There you go, buddy. Swim off. Good job, little man. All right, the team, the guys leading.
Victor, your mom's taking pictures, so make sure you have
5 point. What'd you say their weight was, Coach?
combined. It was 516.
516.
It also got big fish in there for 3.38.
All right. All right. Good deal. Yeah. All right, yeah.
We'll do big fish first. Victor Alford, 3.38.
All right.
You want to get some box? And then winning team with a weight of 5.16, two fish, Malcolm Sherbine, Victor Alford. Good job, guys. Get some out of the box. Y'all stand together and I'll get your picture.
All right. Like I said, enjoyed Caleb tremendously. He's a good little old competitor, and he has gotten better every trip that we've made. Started fishing back last fall, and he's getting better every trip. And he and I made a pretty good day out of it. I got him on the trolling motor a little bit, and a little more training on that trolling motor, and that's what what needs to happen is he and Wesley, when they're fishing, if one of them's changing baits or something of that nature, the other one needs to be on the trolling motor, fishing and keeping us off the bank and that kind of thing. And then he's getting, I put him up, I said, hey, foot goes right here, and watch that arrow on it spins around. I said, it points the direction you're headed in. And I said, so he runs some and had a great trip. Looking forward to the next one. What did Coach Johnson say that next tournament was when? Yeah. So that may be a conflict with the No, it's not the 25th. 27th. That's a
27th.
conflict with the special needs kids thing. So, they have to do some different arranging on that. Whoa, pull that battery pack off again. Anyway, we're going to move right along. Mike, they had, 200 or more participant tournament there on Watts Bar the weekend before, not counting all the tournaments that's been going on. And the week before that, they had the high school tournament out of Rockwood down there a couple of weeks ago. Had 79 boats in it. So yeah, a lot of pressure, a lot of fishing going on.
Yes, sure is.
So let's see what else. Tell us about the crappie, Mike.
The week before, last weekend, I was down there at Caney Creek and got to go in down there and caught some fish right there. Like I said last week, left the launch ramp and come across some fish and just dropped in there. And I think I caught maybe 6 or something right there in a row. And eased back and caught 7 there where I run across another place and then went down the lake fishing. Fished a whole bunch of places down there, a lot of different depths, and come back and caught one more right there. And, for some reason or other, I couldn't get a bite anywhere else. I caught a stripe and a bluegill and a few other things like that. But when I fished from 30 foot plumb into 2 foot, and just couldn't get a bite. I don't know what was wrong with them. You could see fish on the depth finders.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did up there in Caney Creek, and, that water was cleared up, and I always wanted it clear before, and then all of a sudden it is clear, and now it's like they're scared to death when you idle over them, and then come back through and try to idle over it again. You done spooked them off.
Yeah.
They're just awful skittish and stuff, and of course they're looking to move up and spawn and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up, I think, with 9 crappie. And then I thought, well, there's so much going on in that watch bar. I think of course, I had a little trouble out of the motor, so I went back over to Milton Hill to check it out and put in down there in Parkville Park there. And I tell you what, I caught bass, caught ring perch, a little bit of everything but a crappie. Never caught the first crappie all day long. Of course, now it was rough out there with that wind. And I talked to 3 different boats that was out there fishing for them too. And they never caught the first crappie either. I don't know what was going on over there. Milton Hill looked like North Lake. It was so clear.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
They let the floodgates open. They flushed it out, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's coming right straight out of North Lake, and yeah. Let's see who we got here. Hello, caller.
Hey, Steve, Mike.
Hey, Tony. Good to hear from you, brother. Good to hear from you.
Well, I ain't got no fish. I was going to tell my buddy what today got 10.
Your buddy went today and caught 10.
Yeah, he's there about 2 hours and 10 keepers.
Shucks, far. Heck, ain't nothing wrong with that. 10 keepers in 2 hours, buddy. Shoot that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
7, just a few minutes. I won 3. I got 20 foot deep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, son of a gun. Tony, I know you're like me. I see you about every day. And so we've been working a lot, and you've been working on the farm.
I'm getting ready to go fishing this weekend.
Are you getting ready to go fishing this weekend? Okay.
Fever done bit him too.
I'm thinking of the same thing myself. I mean, I wouldn't promise them Saturday, but I said I'll give you tomorrow. Yeah, and I hope Saturday they don't need me, 'cause I'm planning on not being there not unless something's really desperate.
Getting sick, ain't you?
Yeah. I'm kind of feeling the flu coming on.
That's the fishy flu. That's what he got.
Yeah.
The fishy flu.
Yeah, I told my wife this afternoon. I said I'm about to fish all over myself. Oh Lordy. But anyway,
We caught most of these up in Tennessee.
caught them where?
Up in Tennessee.
Up to Tennessee. Oh, okay. All right, 10-4. Now that sounds good for sure. We do away with that. That's the. Are you planning on going tomorrow and Saturday, or just tomorrow?
Well, I got to work tomorrow. I'm going to go Saturday for sure.
Yeah. Okay. 10-4. I got you. That's my plan too. Without a doubt. Anyway, trying to get through some of this paperwork.
How's old Bill getting along? I ain't seen him yet.
Well, Bill's doing decent, but he's. I talked to him a couple of times this week. Even talked to him today, this afternoon, and honestly, he went fishing today. First time he'd been in a couple of months, I guess.
Yeah.
And he went with a younger feller up to Norris, and I think they boated 8 or 9 bass, and Bill said he lost one big smallmouth that he's seen that jumped and got off, and then another big fish. He don't know what it was. He said it just boiled up, and I never did get to see what it was, but it was come unhooked. But they caught 8 or 9 and put in the boat and had some pretty nice fish, and had caught them some on the crankbaits and what else was it? Some on the jerk bait, yeah. So and he said he's had a real good time. His knee's been bothering him really bad, but he's wearing a brace on it, and he said he made it pretty good with that. And then him taking care of Miss Polly too. But he's watching. I guarantee you, he's watching the show, and we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, we hope to get him back here as quick as possible, Tony.
Well, I'll let you go. I enjoy your show.
Buddy, we enjoy you calling in. Appreciate you so much, and we'll hopefully get Mike on some crappie here.
All right. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, Tony.
Okay.
Thank you, bud.
All right, see you.
All right, see. Okay. Folks, I can't remember to tell everybody about this, but it's to watch us on YouTube. Go to www.youtube.com. There it is. Then you go to youtube.com BBBTV12. That's the whole deal right there. YouTube.com BBBTV12. And as far as I know right now, that's live. I mean, when you go to that on your computer or your smartphone or what have you, you're watching us.
Stream it live. That's right.
So we're glad. So we're all over the web, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out there. You know,
Cyberspace.
cyberspace. Yeah, there you go. Man. Anyway, I keep forgetting to tell that, and I tell people that ask me about the show at work and this, that, and the other, what the deal is there. But that's how I got in contact, or how Jeff Burns got up with me, was through this show. He wouldn't have had a clue who I was. Like I said, John Justice and him was talking over at the BASS weigh in, and he gave me a call, or John called me and said, was it all right? I said, yeah, fine. And so we had the 1 hour conversation and the emails and all that kind of stuff. Now, all that said, Mike, we need to take a break. I need something to drink, and we need to recognize our sponsors, folks, because we definitely can't do this without them. There's no way. And if you've got a friend in a business or something that would like to advertise, please give us a call. We'd love to have them as a sponsor of the show and keep us rolling.
That's right.
All righty. Go to break, Dylan. Let Mike get to the drink machine. All right. Wave at me, Jack. Folks, we're here at Edgemore Outdoors. Mr. Jack Dunaway, he just came in and fixed to leave. Just looking around here, seeing what all Jim's got, like he don't have everything already. But just running up and down the aisles here, I mean, it's just absolutely loaded as usual. Back wall, I mean, you know, we got everything that you can think of here. And well lit, well kept place. They do have the LXT rods. I think they're $99 back here. Nice filling rods, Shimano's. You know, they're really good. They feel great. Real light, different weights in them. So do come by here and check that out. Got the Ducats, the ABUs, Lew's, you know, all kinds of brands and models here. Weights, different weights in each and every one of them, different lengths, actions, that kind of thing. I mean, this place is just absolutely amazing. You could spend all day probably and still never look at everything. So anyway, remember Edgemore Outdoors, folks. Got some specialty painted plugs. Got new stuff coming in all the time. So get by here and check them out. I think you'll be very well pleased. Edgemore Outdoors.
I know that.
Hey folks, here's a little display of some new baits I got in, and man, you know,
There's a whole rack of them back down there.
a whole rack back here in the back. Jim says got some crankbaits, new colors, the Jackall top water plug, cabinets full of reels. So get over here to Edgemore. Look and see. I guarantee you'll be well pleased, and they'll have something that you're looking for. Plus, we got the bait tanks, so you know, different size of minnows and night crawlers, all the floaters, hooks, that kind of thing. If you're a bank fisherman, crappie fisherman, whatever, they've got it for you. Just come on by and give them a visit. Here is the tight line display. Man, that stuff looks good. I don't want Mike to see that. He'll be wanting to try it out. Remember, Edgemore Outdoors, folks. Hey, folks. I'm here at Reynolds Racing and Marine, and just caught a couple of these side-by-sides out here on the front porch, and well, that red one there sure is sharp. I'm telling you, those things are loaded up with accessories. And, you know, if you're interested in one of these things, you need to come down here and check them out. This one here's got winches front and back. The bed dumps on it. And you guys that know these things and fool with them, you know, you see that spring over coil shock on it. Big tires already on it. Plenty of ground clearance. So, but do get down here and look at these things and check them out. And we'll see what's over here on the inside. That's Reynolds Racing and Marine here, folks, down in Harriman. Check these side-by-sides out. I'll tell you what, they're pretty nice. Mr. Glenn's came out now to get with us. What do you think, Glenn?
Well, we got, I think I've got 13 in stock. Over at the other Kingston Marine over there, I've got several.
Yeah.
And everything from the 650, we've got a four-wheeler up to the 1,000. I've got one over, it's got a 10 and a quarter screen, navigation screen, heated seats.
Dang it.
Hey, whatever you want.
Whatever you want. All right, folks, come by and see Mr. Glenn here at Reynolds Racing and Marine. Check these side-by-sides out.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Glenn. Hey, folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. They, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes, light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. All right, folks, do remember those three sponsors there: Tim's, Edgemore, Reynolds Racing Marine, and those side-by-sides down there. That's just part of Glenn's offering. And like he said, he's got them from a 500 to 1,000 cc's.
Yeah.
And they got all kinds of extras that you can put on, and a lot of those have stuff on them that other people charge extra for.
Yes, they sure do. I mean, it's hard to find them with winches on the front and back and everything like that, and lights and dumping and everything else. Bed liners and all that stuff sprayed on them.
Glenn's also got some new boats in, and a couple of expresses. I know for sure of one new Bullet, and got a couple more ordered. So, and also he's got a couple of Allisons down there. So, and the expresses naturally. If you looking for something, give him a call. I had a feller call me this afternoon. Wanting to know if I had Glenn's cell number. I said no. I did have his cell number, and but when I lost my phone, I lost his number, and I haven't thought to ask him about getting his cell number back. It was a 919 number, but I can't remember any more of it. So anyway, I told him, I said, I've got two numbers for him right now, and neither one of them was the right number. But do remember that they're sponsors, and check Glenn out, and I'll tell you a little story. George, my uncle from over in the Clark Range area, called me 2 weeks ago. He wanted a new trolling motor, and I told him to give Glenn a call, and cheapest place in town.
Yes, sir.
For that trolling motor. Everybody else was $1,700-$1,800. Glenn was 15, and plus tax something around 1,600 for that cordless. You had to set the paddle anywhere in the boat, Mike,
Yes, sir.
and run the trolling motor. Anyway, he's got those trolling motors, got motor guides and Minn Kota. If you're looking for that, need a trolling motor. It's got the new Mercuries down there, the V8s,
Oh, man, yes,
and
sir.
the V6s. So give him a shout.
He's not only got some real nice boats, but that pontoon boat, that veranda that he's got is the best one on the market as far as I'm concerned. I don't think anybody else can come close to that because, with that aluminum deck on there, it's going to last.
I agree with you, Mike. That thing's, that aluminum slick underneath the floor in there. You don't have to worry. I mean, it's a nice outfit.
Yeah, you won't be replacing that in 2 or 3 years.
No.
That'll last you a lifetime.
I guarantee you. They're nice, and they've got several different models in that thing, and they're just, every how long, 8, I think 19, 20, 21, 23, something like that, feet long, and then I thought he told me they even had a 26 or
Well, they got a 28.
28.
28.
Okay. I mean, but anyway, they're nice boats. They really are. Get back to Tim's right quick. Hey, give them a buzz down there. I guarantee you you won't beat their price. They've got all kinds of tires, different brands, name brand, I don't know, how to say this, off-brand tires or whatever, but they've got them. They can get you whatever you want. Most of the time they're in stock there, and I've showed you the place is stacked full of tires. I mean, just all kinds of them. So anyway, give them a shout, and they're at Tim's Tires, and they also do put brake shoes on, brake alignments. They got a lining machine down there, line your front end, and that kind of thing. So they're just a full service. And here's the thing: you go by down there on Saturday morning, and they open up at 8, and there'll be vehicles parked on the road, the access road going in.
Yes, sir.
Somebody to get there. Which is good, and we appreciate them, along with Reynolds Racing Marine, and along with Edgemore Outdoors. Here you go, some new baits in over there. We mentioned them before, the Spro Rock Crawler, and I've heard been some fish caught on that Rock Crawler plug. Now, ain't no doubt about it, for sure. Dirty jigs, they got quarter, 3/8, and half ounce. The dirty jig, the manufacturers of dirty jigs and their swim jigs, and they got extra skirts there, without a doubt. And then the Kitech, New Colors, Morning Dawn, Arkansas Shiner, and Electric June Bug. Just add on to what they already got. Get by there, check out all these new lures that they've got in stock, and look things over. Don't think you'll be disappointed at all. Let's see. And so, remember Edgemore Outdoors, folks. We can't do it without them. All righty. Mike, do your crappie film right quick before we get going.
Yeah, we can show that a little bit.
All right, do it, Dylan.
Finally found one there. He's small. Anyway, down there. in that structure, 17, 18 feet. Anyway, we'll get him in here and see if we can find some more down there. I think there's several in there. I've had several little old bumps there, but finally hooked into that one. So we'll try another minute and see what we can do. Come here, Mr. Crappie. Okay. That's a little better. Get in there and see what we can do with it. Get another minute on here. He was kind of suspended. I was 18 foot of water and probably picked up about 6 foot, so about 12 foot deep. All right, folks, I got another. Feels like pretty good. Oh, yeah. That's a nice little crappie. Okay. There we go. Here's the box. See if we can get another. Another nice, yeah. Huh? No, not too bad. I've caught 5 right here in about 20 minutes. There's another nice one. Okay. Put that in there, see if we can keep going. Oh, crowded here. Come here, Rob. Got another. That's right. Seem to be all over that thing. Little area right there. Well, took a minute to get back on it, but there he is. Another nice one. Okay. Get him in there and try for one more. We may have to relocate here. Well, we finally found another crappie in there. folks. It's getting late. Guess I better put it on the trailer. I don't know. I got 2, 4, 6, 8 or 10 in there. Anyway, ain't no big ones, but seemed to me like that 15 to 20 foot was about where I find one. I don't know where they all got to. They're moving fast. This water's warming up fast. It's done got up 55 now. Making a big change here. So anyway, them fish may be moving back.
All right.
That water temperature down there at Watch Bar right quick was 48 and then got up to 52, and then when I was over Milton Hill it seemed like it was hitting 52 to 56, you know, and then got back into one of them pockets there and was bumping towards 60, so, you know, everything's moving up.
Yeah, everything's moving up. Jason Foster fished that Morristown Marine Tournament. I think he had about 230 boats in it. He had a little over 15 pound come in 11th place, I believe. He said it was real tight between 11 and the first place guys. I think had about 19, a little over 19 pounds. So a lot of fish being caught. And boys work catching fish up the pow, cranking, spinner baits, a little bit of everything, jerk baits, jigs, flipping and carrying on. Water's clearing up. Things are getting right everywhere. Still getting some good reports off of Dale Holler and that kind of thing. So anyway, folks, God bless y'all. Hope to see you next week and catch them while you can.
Well, I was hoping Wesley had some reports out from Gunnersville.
Well, what the Wesley got to report on, Mike, in other words, they bombed out. What the wind blowing 35, 40 mile an hour. And listen, and they were at the state park, and that's flat area down through there. If you'll remember, about 5 years ago, that tornado came right over through the state park, and tore down trees and canopies and everything else, and blowed the dang porta johns off the dock into the water and everything. I mean, yeah, it was a mess. So anyway, just proud Wesley and his buddy made it back home with Timmy's daddy and this and that. God bless you all. See you next week.